So a top doctor calls for sanctions against a chiropractor for a anti-vaccine video. Find out what I think coming up. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. If you've yet to do so, I encourage you to click up there to subscribe, click down there to sign up for notifications. And lastly, consider joining my inner circle where I'm doing weekly Q&A live streams. So there's a well-respected, well-liked chiropractor in Vancouver who posted a Facebook video in which he stated that in his belief, being it's flu season, it's far more effective to prevent and support your immune system by drinking fruit smoothies, fruits and vegetables, as opposed to getting the flu shot. So some careful sleuthing by a reporter in BC discovered this Facebook post and hence reported it to the government, and hence the big brouhaha. Provincial Health Officer Dr. Bonnie Henry said the college should sanction this chiropractor. A UBC nursing professor was quoted as saying this is pure grade A bunk, deceptive health practice. Sure enough, the very next day that this was reported, the college sanctioned this chiropractor who resigned and is now potentially at threat of losing his license to practice. Well, my first issue is with the news organization and the reporter who's wanting to latch onto some story and sensationalize it. In my opinion, I believe what the chiropractor said was reasonable and, you know, not putting our public at threat. Oh my goodness, imagine if all these parents choose not to vaccinate their kids or get themselves vaccinated for the flu shot, all because of what the chiropractor said. Hardly. Clearly, amongst many of those in the conventional news organizations, there's a real big science basis, and they just have huge issue with anyone or any group of people that choose to question what's convention. In particular, the whole vaccine movement, the vaccine lobby. Second, then there's the college or the association that is governing these chiropractors, as in all the other governing bodies that govern an array of different professionals. For whatever reason, they appear to be fairly conservative, and God forbid someone, you know, tries to cross the norm. So then with what the government is doing, what the college is doing, they're effectively doing this. They are muzzling anyone who wants to speak out, because you can't say anything. If you say anything, you're going to lose your license, you're not going to be able to practice, you lose your livelihood. Then my last big point is just the lack of then discussion around the potential risks of vaccines. We could use the example of the rabies vaccine in dogs. It's immunologically the most potent of the veterinary vaccines, and it's been associated with an entire host of adverse events or side effects, be it from all sorts of central nervous system side effects, be it from affecting a whole array of different organs, be it from being linked to vaccine-induced fibrosarcoma, these skin cancers caused by vaccines, be it linked to seizures, be it linked to all hosts of autoimmune diseases, autoimmune skin disease, allergies, etc. So as an example, you're going to be hard-pressed to find any college, any government condemning you to feed your dog or your cat kibble. Yeah, it's been backed by science. It's got a whole host, thousands of studies showing how it's nutritionally sound, so good for your pet. Yet we now know that there's a whole host of diseases linked to feeding this high-carb, relatively unhealthy kibble. The point I'm trying to make here is that many thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people have real concerns around the vaccines for all members of their family, their pets included. And there's just this lack of any open discussion around it. It's just too hard for them to take. So the easiest way, they just condemn it. They just disregard what, you know, this whole segment of population is concerned about, to their detriment. You can't just keep on muzzling people. Say, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just keep injecting your dogs, your cats, your kids There's no known side effects at all. I mean, it's the only way you're going to keep them healthy. Clearly that's not the case. Many of you people, fortunately some of you people watching this video, I mean, are aware of that, and you're making some alternate choices. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, my rant for the week. Thanks for listening. This is Dr. Jones. If you've yet to do so, I encourage you to click up there to subscribe, click down there to sign up for notifications, and lastly, I encourage you to sign up for my newsletter, and then when you do that, I can send you my free book, my free videos on how to heal your pets at home with my top natural remedies. Plus, you have to give a thumbs up to Tula.